Hi. Okay, this is Shelby.
Hi.
The one who gave me the idea of making these videos. So she's gonna be like a guest kind of thing, I guess. Whatever. Anywho's, so today is Saturday, and I don't have my calendar with me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm home, as you can see. Different setting.
Nothing.
And so what I do remember, though, from reading the calendar with the prayers is emotional healing for the people that are not in the sex industry anymore, the people who were rescued. So just, and pretty much it goes hand in hand with my video from yesterday about forgiveness and that the, so yesterday we were talking about the forgiveness of the people that are currently captive, but now we're talking about forgiveness with the people that have been rescued. So, yeah, pray for that today. Anything you want to add?
I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Just, okay, so today I was outside in the rain, and I was wearing a tank top and shorts, and I was just walking around in the rain, and just kind of like stopping and letting the rain really like hit me and feel the rain. And I remember I don't usually pray. I'm not a godly person, really. I mean, I'm still trying to figure my stuff out in that. So sometimes I just get this overwhelming feeling to pray and to give thanks. And so I remembered what Marie was saying this week about like what we should pray for. And so I stopped and I started by thanking God for the rain, because I love the rain. It felt so good to like just, it felt like just like cleansing.
That's funny because I was praying to God for it to stop raining.
Oh, well, you weren't the one dancing outside in it. So I was standing and I was just like, I was like this. It sounds really cheesy, but I was doing that and I was looking up because I like the rain. And so I just thanked him for the rain, and then I started to think more about what Marie was saying, and I was like, I just want you to give hope and healing to those people who have had to deal with that, and help them through this tough time and keep giving them strength to keep going. And it just, every time that I pray to God, which, I mean, I don't do it often, but when I do, it's always really emotional for me. And so, I mean, I kind of started crying a little bit, and it was just like, it was one of those feelings that it's like you're overwhelmed with the feeling of believing. And those are the things that keep me like hanging on to this whole God thing. And so, yeah, that's really all. I just wanted to say to like pray and give strength to those people because they need it. And yeah, that's all.
So a little background on Shelby. I met her a year ago, October 28th, 2010, so a little more than a year ago. But that was the first day we met, and then we had a sleepover that same night. And then we had like this ongoing sleepover for a month. Like we were just back and forth, my house, her house. And she's younger than me. She's 2 years younger than me. So she's a sophomore in high school. And she asked me on a Saturday if we could stay at my house, and I told her, yeah, that's fine, but we go to church Sunday morning, so you can either sleep in or bring stuff to like wear to church. And she decided that she would come with me. And then I can't remember if it was that first time you came or the second time, but it was like early on in our friendship, and she sent me a text while I was sitting next to her in the car, and she said, thank you for showing me Christ and that she's accepted Christ and she considers me her sister in Christ. That's a lot of Christ, but that wasn't verbatim the text. I can't remember since it was so long ago, but it was along those lines, and that was like one of the greatest moments in my life. And so then we just kind of like started going to church regularly together every Sunday, and I bet the people love to see that, like teenagers going by themselves and not being dragged to church, because I'm like, I'm the kid that drags their parents to church.
Yeah.
But I was actually showing her these videos before we made one, so I could kind of show her what I do. And we were watching the one I made from yesterday, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like a really serious video, because usually I'm like really goofy and stuff, and when I was like looking back on these videos, I was like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm a different person whenever I talk about God, and like horses are my thing. So like when I get around horses, like that is no joking matter. Like there's a chance that you could really get hurt. So I'm just a different person. Like I'm still me, obviously, but like when it comes to different subjects, it's
you're really passionate.
Yeah, I get really serious, and actually, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
So Shelby called me yesterday while I was driving in the rain for 4 hours. And she was telling me about this friend she has, which
I was just about to say this story.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which
let me tell you the story.
We won't name this person. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Tell
okay.
the story.
So I'm texting my friend, and he knows of Marie, and he's friends with her on Facebook, and
I knew him before.
Well, yeah, that too.
I've known him since I was 14.
And so he texted me and he goes, Marie's really obsessed with God and Jesus, and I'm like, how so? And he's like, well, she just posts a lot of statuses about him, and I'm like, not really, but yeah, I mean, that's like he was saying it like it was a bad thing, and I was like, that's her thing. She loves God, she loves Jesus, and that's awesome for her. Okay, so back up. I don't care if you accept him, but she does, and that's so cool for her. So.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and also, like, I was sending these videos to my parents, and my mom can get really sappy. And she emailed me, and she was like, I'm so proud of you for doing this and whatever, and I'm like, I'm not really doing anything. I'm making, like, these stupid videos that probably no one watches, but I'm going to keep making them, and I'm going to spam the heck out of Facebook. The heck out of Facebook until I start, like, getting more people, and even still then I'm just going to keep spamming. But, I've only had, like, okay, with what he said about my Facebook, I've had a grand total of one status about God. And the rest of them are literally song lyrics that I copy and paste, or just memorize, obviously, because I know the song, and just type it. And that's it. Or, like, it's like a funny quote that my friend said, and I just thought it was hilarious and wanted to share it with people. That's what you do with Facebook, because it says in the status, it says what's on your mind, or what are you thinking, or something. Yeah. So I was like,
share.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get defensive, because I'm not gonna represent a crazy Christian where they're like, whoa, back up, like, don't, blah, blah, blah. Just like whenever I first started this, and the person that, like, besides Shelby, inspired me to do this, like, really hurt my feelings because of what he said on Facebook, on my one status that was about God. And I didn't do anything. I just said, don't crush my dreams. Don't make fun of my beliefs. So I'm not this angry. I will get angry, though.
You really offend me. I love God, okay? Just back up.
But yeah, I'm not gonna shove anything down your throat, and just because I spam Facebook doesn't mean you have to watch it.
True.
You don't have to.
You don't have to click that play button, the little triangle.
That'd be great if you did. So, anyways, yeah, we've gotten off topic, but pray for emotional healing today, and actually, let me back up and tell you the reason why we're doing this, and then I'll cut this off. But the idea of making this calendar and having a different prayer every day for, I think it's a month or 3 weeks.
Until spring break.
Yeah, it's until spring break, so kind of a month, and I just kind of started late on making these videos. But the idea came from like this other organization that was doing, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the names. I need to start taking notes or something in Breakaway, and then I can actually be knowledgeable about these things. But Ben Stewart from Breakaway said that there's this organization that had a prayer every single day or whatever for a month, and they asked like 1,000 people to do it. And now when I think of 1,000 and then I go to Breakaway, I'm like 1,000 is nothing. There's a lot of people there. You get lost. Yeah. So there were 1,000 people praying every single day for a month, and then when they looked back at how many people they rescued in that month was 1,000. Coincidence? I think not. I think it was God. Actually, I know it was God. I'm letting you know that right now. So, anyways, that's why we're doing this. So, I feel like, every one prayer saves a person. And God is never too busy to take care of anyone. He's God. If he couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have done it. He wouldn't have made this many people. So, yeah. So hopefully, your one prayer saves a person. And I know that's not a lot, but it's enough. That's a human life, and that is priceless. So, anyways, tomorrow, hopefully. Oh no, I don't know the prayer for tomorrow. Shoot. Darn it. That's alright. Okay, well, tomorrow I will hopefully get my calendar, and then I'll just make the video like later when I get back in town for school, and then I'll add in the 2 parts that were supposed to be for today. So tomorrow we'll have 5. It's gonna be exciting. Okay, bye.